Have you ever stood in the supplement aisle staring at bottles, promising a healthier heart, a sharper mind, or a more vibrant life, and wondered if you're making the right choice? Maybe you've been taking those same vitamins for years, trusting they're safeguarding your health as you age. But what if some of those pills marketed as heart-healthy essentials are silently putting your heart at risk? As a heart doctor with years of experience, I've held the hands of seniors who thought they were doing everything right only to face irregular heartbeats, clogged arteries, or even heart failure because of the supplements they trusted. Today I'm breaking down the 5 vitamins that could be harming your heart more than helping it, and sharing the simple heartfelt steps you can take to protect the warrior that's been beating strong through every moment of your life. You need to watch until the end, because I'm going to reveal one powerful, practical action you can take today to ensure your heart stays strong, vibrant, and ready for the years ahead. Don't miss this. It could be the wake-up call that saves your heart and transforms your health. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. 1. Vitamin E. The hidden risk in high doses. For decades, vitamin E has been celebrated as a near miraculous nutrient, touted for its potential to combat aging, protect against memory decline, and safeguard cardiovascular health. It's a staple in countless senior health supplements and multivitamins, with many older adults dutifully taking doses ranging from 400 to 800 IU international units daily, convinced they're fortifying their hearts and extending their vitality. The promise of vitamin E as a heart-protective antioxidant has been so ingrained that it's easy to assume more is better. But here's a sobering truth that's often overlooked in high doses. Vitamin E can pose serious risks, potentially causing more harm than good, especially for seniors. The primary concern with excessive vitamin E is its blood-thinning effect. At first glance, thinning the blood might seem beneficial, particularly for those at risk of blood clots. However, for older adults whose blood vessels naturally become more fragile with age, this effect can be perilous. High doses of vitamin E can exacerbate this fragility, increasing the risk of internal bleeding, including dangerous hemorrhagic strokes where a blood vessel in the brain ruptures. Additionally, excessive vitamin E can disrupt the heart's electrical rhythm, potentially leading to irregular heartbeats, arrhythmias, or even a weakened heart muscle. I've witnessed this firsthand in clinical settings. Vibrant, active seniors arriving in the emergency room with symptoms like dizziness, chest pain, or a dangerously irregular heartbeat, completely unaware that their heart-healthy vitamin E supplement was a contributing factor. The damage is insidious, often accumulating silently over time without obvious warning signs until a crisis emerges. This risk is especially pronounced for seniors already taking medications like aspirin, statins, or antihypertensives, which are common in managing heart disease or blood pressure. These drugs can amplify vitamin E's blood-thinning effects, creating a dangerous synergy that heightens the likelihood of bleeding complications. Research, including studies from the National Institutes of Health, has shown that doses above 400 IU daily may increase mortality risk in some populations, particularly those with pre-existing cardiovascular conditions. Yet many people remain unaware of these dangers, lulled by the outdated narrative that vitamin E is universally beneficial. Instead of relying on high-dose supplements, turn to nature's bounty for safer, more balanced sources of vitamin E. A handful of almonds, a scattering of sunflower seeds, a drizzle of olive oil, or a vibrant plate of spinach or Swiss chard can provide ample vitamin E in forms. Your body can easily process these foods, deliver not only vitamin E but also complementary nutrients like fiber, healthy fats, and minerals that support overall heart health if supplementation is necessary. Perhaps due to a diagnosed deficiency. Keep doses below 200 IU daily, and always consult a healthcare provider to ensure compatibility with your medications and health profile. Your heart is a delicate, vital organ that thrives on precision, not guesswork or excess. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Calcium without vitamin K. 2. A recipe for hardened arteries. Calcium has long been championed as the cornerstone of strong bones, particularly for older adults who live with the looming fear of osteoporosis and fractures from childhood. We're taught that calcium is essential for skeletal health, and this message intensifies as we age, prompting many seniors to diligently take calcium supplements in doses ranging from 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams daily. The goal is clear: maintain bone density, prevent fractures, and preserve independence. But there's a critical piece of the puzzle that's often missing without vitamin K2. Calcium supplementation can inadvertently harm your heart while failing to fully protect your bones. The issue lies in calcium's behavior in the body. When you consume calcium, whether through food or supplements, it needs to be directed to the right places, primarily your bones and teeth. Vitamin K2 acts as a traffic controller, activating proteins like osteocalcin and matrix GLA protein that guide calcium into bones and prevent it from depositing in soft tissues like arteries. Without sufficient K2, calcium can accumulate in blood vessels, leading to arterial calcification, a process where calcium hardens the normally flexible walls of arteries. This creates a cascade of problems. Stiffened arteries force the heart to pump harder, elevating blood pressure and increasing the risk of serious cardiovascular events like heart attacks, heart failure, or strokes. I've seen this heartbreaking scenario in seniors with impeccable bone density scans who are blindsided by chest pain, shortness of breath, or even life-threatening cardiac events, unaware that their well-intentioned calcium supplements were contributing to arterial plaque buildup. Studies such as those published in journals like Arteriosclerosis, Thrombosis, and Vascular Biology have highlighted the role of vitamin K2 in preventing vascular calcification. For example, research on postmenopausal women showed that K2 supplementation reduced arterial stiffness compared to calcium alone. Yet many calcium supplements on the market lack K2, and public awareness of the synergy remains low. Magnesium, another key player, also helps regulate calcium absorption and supports vascular health. Yet it's often absent from standard calcium formulas to protect both your heart and bones. Prioritize calcium-rich foods that naturally integrate with your body systems. Yogurt, coffee, sardines with bones, salmon, kale, and broccoli are excellent sources that provide calcium alongside other nutrients like protein and vitamin D. If you opt for supplements, choose formulas that include vitamin K2, specifically the -7 Malawian Quaz form, which is highly bioavailable, and magnesium to ensure proper calcium metabolism before starting any supplement. Consult your doctor to assess your individual needs, especially if you have a history of heart disease or kidney issues, as these can further complicate calcium balance. Your heart and bones aren't at odds. They can thrive together with the right guidance and a holistic approach. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Iron, a silent overload threat. Iron is often seen as a vital nutrient essential for producing hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen in your blood. For seniors, fatigue is a common complaint, and many assume an iron supplement, often conveniently included in multivitamins, will restore energy and vitality. The logic seems sound: iron deficiency causes tiredness, so more iron must mean more energy. But the reality is far more complex and potentially dangerous. Unlike other nutrients, your body has no efficient mechanism to excrete excess iron, and too much can accumulate in vital organs, posing a silent but serious threat to your heart and overall health. Excess iron in the body acts like rust, triggering oxidative stress, a process where free radicals damage cells and tissues over time. Iron can build up in the heart, liver, pancreas, and joints, leading to a condition called iron overload or hemochromatosis, even in milder non-genetic forms. In the heart, this oxidative damage weakens the cardiac muscle, disrupts electrical signaling, and increases the risk of arrhythmias, heart failure, or cardiomyopathy. I've encountered seniors who attributed symptoms like chronic fatigue, joint pain, or cognitive fog to just getting older, only to discover through blood tests that their iron levels were dangerously high, often due to unnecessary supplements. For example, a ferritin test, which measures stored iron, can reveal levels above 300 nanograms per milliliter in men or 200 nanograms per milliliter in women, signaling potential overload even before symptoms become severe. The risk is particularly high for seniors as iron needs decrease with age due to reduced red blood cell production, and for women, the cessation of menstruation. Yet many multivitamins marketed to older adults contain iron, and some individuals take additional iron supplements without testing their levels. Certain medications like proton pump inhibitors used for acid reflux can also alter iron absorption. Compounding the problem, studies such as those in the American Journal of Cardiology have linked elevated iron levels to increased cardiovascular risk. Underscoring the need for caution before considering an iron supplement, insist on a blood test to check your ferritin and total iron binding capacity. TIBC. These tests provide a clear picture of your iron status and help avoid unnecessary supplementation. For most people, dietary sources like spinach, lentils, lean red meat, or fortified cereals provide sufficient iron without the risks of overload. If supplementation is medically necessary, such as for diagnosed anemia, work closely with your healthcare provider to monitor doses and blood levels. Your heart isn't a storage depot for excess iron. It deserves careful, precise care to keep it strong and steady. 4. Vitamin B6. The nerve-damaging deception. Vitamin B6, often hailed as a miracle nutrient for seniors, is a common ingredient in products marketed for energy, sleep, and cognitive health. From brightly labeled energy drinks to brain-boosting formulas and sleep aids, it's promoted as a key to vitality, mental sharpness, and restful nights. The promise is seductive, a simple pill to combat fatigue, improve mood, and keep the mind agile as we age. But beneath this glossy marketing lies a darker reality: high doses of vitamin B6, particularly those exceeding 100 milligrams per day, can silently wreak havoc on your nervous system and heart, betraying the very trust you placed in these supplements. When consumed in excess, vitamin B6 paradox doesn't just flush out harmlessly. It accumulates in your body, creating a toxic overload. This excess can damage the myelin sheath, the protective coating around your nerves, leading to a condition called peripheral neuropathy. The symptoms are insidious: tingling or burning sensations in your hands and feet, numbness, or an unsteady gait that increases the risk of falls. For seniors, these symptoms are often mistaken for the inevitable wear and tear of aging, but the true culprit may be hiding in their daily supplement regimen. Even more alarming, excessive B6 can interfere with the heart electrical signaling, potentially causing palpitations, irregular heart rhythms, or in rare but serious cases, sudden cardiac arrest. A risk no one should take lightly. The danger lies in how easy it is to unknowingly overdose. Many multivitamins, energy drinks, and fortified foods like cereals and nutrition bars contain 200 to 500% of the recommended daily allowance, RDA4 B6, which is just 1.5 to 2 milligrams for most adults. For example, a single serving of a popular energy drink or senior vitality multivitamin can deliver 20 to 50 milligrams of B6. And when combined with fortified foods or other supplements, the total intake can quickly climb into dangerous territory. The problem is compounded because B6 toxicity symptoms often develop gradually, making it difficult to pinpoint the cause without careful investigation. I've seen this firsthand in patients who dismiss their symptoms as just getting old. One patient, a 72-year-old retiree, complained of persistent numbness in her fingers and occasional heart palpitations. After reviewing her daily regimen, we discovered she was taking a multivitamin with 50 milligrams of B6. Excessive intake of vitamin B6, particularly from supplements, can lead to toxicity. One individual, for instance, consumed over 100 milligrams daily through supplements and fortified cereals, resulting in B6 toxicity confirmed by blood tests. While her symptoms gradually improved after discontinuing the supplements, nerve damage took months to partially reverse, highlighting the importance of caution. To protect yourself, prioritize natural sources of vitamin B6. Foods like bananas, chickpeas, sweet potatoes, salmon, and fortified whole grains offer adequate amounts of B6 and allow your body to regulate absorption naturally, minimizing the risk of harm. If you are considering a B6 supplement, consult your doctor first, ideally after a blood test, to assess your current B6 levels. The safe upper limit for most adults is around 100 milligrams per day, but individual needs vary, and seniors with reduced kidney function may be even more vulnerable to toxicity. Your nerves and heart are too vital to risk on reckless, unchecked supplementation. Always read labels carefully, avoid stacking multiple B6-containing products, and question any supplement that promises a quick fix without clear dosing transparency. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5 Heart Health Multivitamins. Promises that fall short. Step into any pharmacy or browse an online supplement store, and you'll be bombarded with bottles of heart-healthy multivitamins, each one promising to safeguard your cardiovascular system and restore youthful vitality with vibrant packaging and buzzwords like senior vitality, cardiac support, or optimal wellness. These products target aging adults who want to protect their hearts and stay active, but far too often these multivitamins fall short of their lofty claims, delivering mega doses of nutrients, questionable additives, or stimulants that can do more harm than good, especially for aging hearts already navigating the challenges of time. Many of these so-called heart health supplements are packed with excessive amounts of certain vitamins or minerals that in high doses can strain your body rather than strengthen it. For instance, niacin vitamin B3, often included in large doses for its supposed cholesterol-lowering benefits, can cause liver stress or toxicity when taken chronically at levels above 35 milligrams per day. Symptoms like fatigue, abdominal pain, or elevated liver enzymes may go unnoticed until significant damage occurs. Similarly, excessive vitamin A found in many multivitamins can accumulate in the body over time, leading to toxicity that manifests as dizziness, nausea, or even bone pain. Hardly. the vitality promised on the label. Beyond nutrient overload, some heart health multivitamins contain stimulants like green tea extract, ginseng, or caffeine derivatives, which are often hidden in proprietary blends with vague or incomplete dosing information. These ingredients can spike your heart rate, raise blood pressure, or trigger arrhythmias, particularly in seniors with existing heart conditions or those taking medications like beta blockers or blood thinners. The term proprietary blend itself is a red flag. It allows manufacturers to obscure the exact amounts of each ingredient, leaving you guessing about what you're putting into your body. For an aging heart, this lack of transparency is a gamble that's simply not worth taking. I've witnessed the consequences of these misleading products in my practice. One patient, a 68-year-old man with a history of hypertension, started taking a heart-healthy multivitamin to boost his energy. Within weeks, he experienced dizziness, irregular heartbeats, and unexplained fatigue. After a thorough review, we traced the issue to a supplement which contained a high dose of niacin and green tea extract. Discontinuing the multivitamin resolved his symptoms, but not before he endured weeks of worry and medical tests. Stories like his are all too common, as seniors trust these products to support their health, only to find they've been misled by clever marketing. The solution lies in simplicity and personalized care. Your heart doesn't need a dozen pills or a cocktail of questionable ingredients. It needs targeted evidence-based support tailored to your unique needs. Work with your doctor to identify any true deficiencies through blood tests and focus on a balanced diet, rich in healthy nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids from fish or nuts, potassium from bananas or spinach, and magnesium from leafy greens or whole grains if a supplement is necessary. Choose one with transparent labeling and doses that align with the RDA. Avoiding flashy products that promise miracles. Be wary of claims that sound too good to be true, and always check for potential interactions with your medications. Your heart deserves care grounded in truth, intention, and science, not the empty promises of a supplement bottle. There you have it. The truth about the 5 vitamins that could be silently harming your heart and the heartfelt steps you can take to protect it. Your heart is a warrior, and with the right choices, it can carry you through a vibrant, fulfilling life at any age. So let's reflect. What's one thing you've learned today that's opened your eyes about your heart health? Maybe it's rethinking that multivitamin, swapping a risky supplement for a nutrient-rich food, or committing to that doctor's visit. To get your levels checked, share it with us in the comments below. I'd love to hear one lesson you're taking away and how you'll put it into practice to care for your heart. Your story could inspire someone else in this community to make a life-changing choice. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to live stronger and healthier. Here's to a heart that beats bold and bright. Let's keep it that way together,